Assalamu alaikum HT family. Big news, we finally have a fully Zabiha halal smokehouse, and yes, it's located in Lombard. MashaAllah, definitely a booming halal food scene in America for sure. That being said, if you could take the time to smash that like button, it would help immensely for the YouTube algorithm. Anyways, we are checking out Bones and Chefs, and it will be a brief review as we will come back for a more formal review after their HMS certification, which is in the works. We are checking out their brisket, their back ribs, and their short ribs. They have a few options for sides, but we won't focus on that today. As some of the HC family knows, I smoke meats myself and have some insight into what good halal smoked food is. Overall, I would have to say they offer solid halal smoked food. All of it had a great smoky flavor, not overly strong or bitter, so definitely just right. We start off with their brisket. We got half a pound, and it looks like they just gave us a flat. Though I prefer point, I blame myself for not requesting it. As you can see, it's excellently tender. This part of the brisket can be, and I emphasize can be, considered dry. So ask for the fatty point portion of the brisket if that is a concern. Next up, and my favorite part, is the back ribs. This is half a rack, beautiful bark, and the meat in my opinion is more flavorful and enjoyable to eat. And of course, very tender, alhamdulillah. And finally, we have their short ribs. Sometimes they serve it with the bone, but per one of the owners, at times they do, and at times they don't, depending if it fell off during the smoking or cooking process. That being said, this is the fattiest part of the meal and very dense and heavy. But as you can see, epically tender, mashallah. And all of their meats taste wonderful with their cherry barbecue. Overall, alhamdulillah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue these blessings. I enjoyed Bones and Chefs. May Allah put barak in their business and keep the ummah and humanity in your dua. Salaam, family.